One thing about me is we're not doing this song. All right, so I just wanted to do a story time on this because I know I made a video on this already on my TikTok, but I just wanted to do a really quick story time recap of my daughter's story. So I have a 1-year-old, she's almost 1.5, but during my pregnancy, I found out that she has a heart condition. So what had happened was at 17 weeks, I went in for the anatomy scan, and that's where they discovered that her stomach and her liver were switched, so they were on opposite sides. So when this happens, they recommend you to a specialist to do the fetal echo where they check her heart, because when this happens, it could affect her heart. So when I did go, this was all during COVID, when I did go to get her heart checked, I had to go by myself. My husband and I drove down. It was about a 2-hour drive to see that specialist, but I had to go in by myself, and that is where I got the worst news of my life. So the doctor came in after the ultrasound tech did her stuff, and she basically came in and said, we found something on the ultrasound, your baby has a heart condition. She basically just explained to me what was going on, that her heart wasn't formed properly. It doesn't have the chambers formed, because a heart's supposed to have 4 chambers, and hers weren't fully developed. So basically, she kind of just gave me this big spiel on your baby's not going to make it. She's going to be she just made it sound so bad. Yeah, you should probably just terminate because she's not going to have a good life. She's going to be in the hospital her whole life. She's not going to be able to live normal, and physically, mentally slow, all this stuff, just all these crazy things. She's probably not going to make it past a year or whatever and I was I broke down crying hysterically, and I was alone, and I had to call Josh on FaceTime and tell him the news, and I couldn't even talk to him because I was crying so much, and it was just so overwhelming. And the fact that she just pushed for termination so hard after just having barely received news, I'm still processing this. You're telling me to terminate, trying to schedule me to get terminated. I was so mad at that, and it was just a lot.